What's up guys, I'm here in the Algarve in a small town called Albufeira. It's a very beautiful sunny day today. For the past 2 days it's been rainy, so I haven't been able to make any content, but today is a lovely day. It's just very windy, so I hope that won't be a problem for this video. She wants to take a photo of me. Oh, she's actually taking a photo of her kids and I'm in the way. This is my homeboy Pedro. And we have a lovely view here of the beach, which is called Fisherman's Beach, Praia de Pescadores. In the distance you have an elevator that takes you up the cliff, or alternatively you can walk up the staircase. So we're gonna go down there and I'll show you around the town of Albufeira, old town. And it's pretty cool in there, a lot of restaurants. You know, I came here in the winter a couple of times in the past and it was dead quiet, a little bit depressing, but I don't know what's changed. Now winter is booming, there's a lot of people, most of the restaurants are open. In the past they were all closed, now most things are open because there's a lot of people here to serve. It's wonderful actually here. The temperature is around 15 degrees Celsius, just very windy. We have all these beautiful Portuguese style houses. And we're gonna take these escalators down to the bottom. I wonder how they survive during the rain. I'm always curious, how do escalators survive in the weather outdoors like this? Because it rains here a lot. How does this work? Pretty good escalators actually. So here we have like a little square where they host events and concerts. I know that during New Year's here there was a big stage on the beach and there was like a famous singer, I don't know her name, but she sings in a very deep voice, and she was performing here and there was so many people out here. It was shocking. I saw the videos and I was surprised because really guys, in winter this place used to be dead quiet, a little bit depressing, everything was closed. Now it's completely different. I don't know what has changed. I have heard a lot of Ukrainian, so I think that's one aspect, but not everyone here is Ukrainian. There's just more tourists, more locals it seems, so it's very cool to see that people are actually starting to live here now. Because really the restaurants used to make, and they still do, a ton of money in the summertime from all the tourism, and then they used to close in the winter because they made so much money in the summer they didn't have to work anymore, and that was something they enjoyed. But now slowly it's changing and they're like, we can actually make more money in the winter time, so let's do that. And that's awesome. I'm very happy. Like really this place would be closed in the past. Got some kids playing on the beach, some football. This is the monument of the Fisherman. This near the Fisherman's Beach. So this square is called 25 the April Square. The stone sculpture is a tribute to the old fishermen of Albufeira. It was placed here as a part of urban requalification of the seaside area. So look at this. But now you don't see many fishermen here. But all the restaurants here that serve fish have fresh fish that are caught by Portuguese fishermen. They're just not at this beach anymore. This is the city logo. Albufeira e olhos de água. And Albufeira is coming from Islamic Arabic word. You can hear the L there. But yeah, and olhos de água means eyes on the sea. Very beautiful here guys. Got different types of restaurants, Portuguese ones of course, but also got more international ones. There was a place called Texas there. Above me there's a Mexican restaurant. And a lot of these boxes are painted by local painters and they're very beautiful. Got different murals on those electric boxes. It's really cool. It's really nice. It's so beautiful guys. I recommend coming here. If you're ever in Portugal, come to the Algarve, even in winter. But summertime, super hot, super cool. You can swim in the sea and enjoy all the goodness. €1, it's quite expensive. So look at this, guys. This is called Biblioteca de Rua, so library on the road. There's a box here, you can open it and you can take a book from here, and I suppose you can put books in here and you can read, and you can sit on these benches like this guy and read something. Hola, with the statue. Mirador. It means like viewing point. So we're gonna go up there and take a look. Rua da Bateria. These are the cute, beautiful, narrow streets of Albufeira, of which you can find in other towns and cities in the Algarve and throughout Portugal. These beautiful streets, cobblestoned. Look at this monument of a fish. This is door of Santa Ana, name of the old entrance gate of the castle, and elusive to the old church, which disappeared in the earthquake in 1755. Unfortunate, Portugal was a victim of big earthquakes and tsunamis. Look at this, it's all made out of shells. That looks weird. Really interesting. Look at these beautiful pink flowers. More so in the summertime. Again, here's some more murals. This is the beach that we're at right now. And there's a very, very nice restaurant here, guys, called The Ruin. But it's very pricey. And you sit on the roof and you have a view of the whole beach and the whole sea. Super cool restaurant. Went there once. That is very, very expensive, and they have the freshest fish, freshest ingredients. Imagine living here, guys. You open your window and you'd see the ocean, the beautiful, mostly chilly Atlantic Ocean right outside of your door. That's privileged, that's blessed. But I'm sure most of the people living here don't realize how blessed they are. Look at this, more murals. Shoot down the ships, the Spanish ships are coming. The Spanish and the Portuguese, although today are friends, allies, buddies, they were in many conflicts together, killed each other's people, had big naval battles, most of which Portugal won. There's one story where I forgot the numbers, don't quote me on this, but around 300 Portuguese defended a castle that's a little bit going into the ocean against like thousands of Spanish soldiers and naval men and ships. Intense. So yes, today they are friends, but in the past they weren't friends, they were enemies. Times have changed, thank God. Here's another mural. And a house for cats. Another one. Look at that man. Looks funny. It's blonde. just popped into this hotel here. It's got an old hotel from the 70s or something like that. You can see by the furniture, especially this, super 70s. And they just had a beautiful viewpoint, so I just took a look at that. Clock tower. It's considered to the ex-libris of the city, situated on the street and the public square. It's an old Muslim tower and integrated in the buildings of the old jail. It was a part of the defensive line of the Albufeira castle, built by Muslims to protect the main gate. In the 20th century, a wrought iron crown was added to the top to support the hour bell. Wow, so that was actually built by Muslims. Because I think twice in the history of Portugal today, what we call Portugal, the Muslims had actually conquered Portugal. It became a part of the Umayyad Caliphate, and then it was conquered by a Portuguese who then proclaimed himself as a king, and if I'm not mistaken, it was actually conquered again by the Muslims and the Berbers and stuff like that, and again reconquered. So there's a lot of Islamic architecture, especially in the south of Portugal and the south of Spain, like the city of Sevilla in Spain. You can see a lot of Islamic-esque architecture there. I know that there's a town here called Lule, and there's even Islamic baths there. The history of Portugal is so interesting, not many people know. I don't know why this is still behind a fence. There must be a reason, but there's cool murals here. This one is showing the history of Portugal in a kind of abstract way, right? So we're gonna start from now, you know, aviation, not history of Portugal, sorry, history of Albufeira, which where we are now. So you got like tourism. Tourism only really started to pick up here in the beginning of the 20th century. And then a little bit earlier we had the fisherman and his wife making wine, catching fish. There's a cat there looking at the fish. The guy is blowing in the ocean. Then it's older. Oh no, this one doesn't predict, sorry, this one depicts the earthquake and the tsunami and the fires which happened and destroyed a lot. And the religion, we have the what are they called? Not crusaders, but the explorers, and some king exploring, some castles. Look at her parts, very cute. Here we have some what looks like Berbers, you know, some Muslims. Here we have the Romans who were in this part of the world back then too, and way before them were the original inhabitants, I guess you could say, who had spears and were hunting. You know, we all have the same ancestors in that way. Hunters, gatherers. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Sleepy. What a beautiful, beautiful gatinha. In Portuguese language, a cat is a gato, and the diminutive, the cute way to say it is gatinha. Female little baby cat. I must say it's getting hotter now. It was very chilly in the morning. I'm now overdressed, but it's such a beautiful day. And there are actually people swimming in the sea right now, even though it is the Atlantic, so it is a little bit cold. There are people swimming and enjoying themselves. So here we have one of the main streets, and it's host to a lot of restaurants and shops. Look at these, more of these murals showing the history. It's very cool. I love this. This one's more like modern. And there's this funny shop here called Ale Hop. They sell like weird stuff. And ahead of me there is a tunnel which leads onto the beach, and that tunnel is actually directly below that hotel that I was inside just a moment ago. And it's a really cool tunnel. When people ask how to get to the beach, I say go to the tunnel. Here we have a lot of touristic shops that sell odds and ends and cork products made from cork. And you see, just a moment ago I was up there talking about the clock tower. Here's the tunnel. So let's go through the tunnel onto the beach. In September of 1932, the Albufeira's Initiative of Tourism Commission received authorization from the Ministry of Public Works, blah 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 blah, and they built this tunnel. In 1935, so a year later, the inauguration happened. So it took only 1 year to build this tunnel after it was approved by the Ministry of Public Works. And cool, huh? Very nice. Sure, it made a lot of people's life much easier. All the fishermen. And you can imagine how much fish was actually brought through here. A lot. Shame, someone has broken this. Closed, open. So really, in the past, during winter, 80% of the shops are closed. Now, 80% are open. It's awesome. It's great. Only a few shops still closed. This is like kind of the main square here in Albufeira, and there's a lot of restaurants along the edges. And in summer, it's super busy. Tables going out to here, and people partying, people having a good time, people eating and drinking, and a lot of British tourists are frequenting these places. There's one street down there which is just like a party street in the summertime. It's crazy loud, every place playing its own music. It's ridiculous here. If you love a good nightlife, I guess it's very fun here. And it can be there was an ice rink here, for example, during Christmas. And they do some events here. A lot of good stuff. Look at all the pigeons. I want to go to Portugal and get something from here. I'm looking for I want to get a basketball shirt here and customize it. I thought it's Ronaldinho.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Alright guys, catch you soon. Força Portugal. So I just bought a basketball shirt, pretty cool one that says Portugal on it. And I put, I'm getting it printed on the back with a number and a word. It's a gift for somebody, and it's gonna take around 15 minutes to print. And in total, it costed 20 euros for the shirt and 10 euros for the printing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be cool. It's a nice gift, I think. And here I'm walking down a market street, I would call it. Catch me outside, how about that? Cool. And again, in summer, this street you can expect to be moving through the salmon. Very busy. Now it's nice and relaxed. So yeah, again, I would definitely recommend coming to Albufeira in the winter. In the past, I wouldn't have said that at all, but now I do. I suggest coming here in winter, coming here in summer, either way it's great, either way it's a little bit different, and it's a good time, it's a good experience. And I've had a great time here, just 2 or 3 days. 2 days was rainy, today it's beautiful. Tomorrow I go back to, tomorrow morning I go back to Lisbon. I arrive there at 12 o'clock, and then I have a flight at 8 o'clock at night back to Poland. So I really hope that you did enjoy these videos from Portugal, from Lisbon and Algarve. I wish I could have seen more, maybe next time. And yeah guys, so if you like this video, just like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this face doing these things. And thanks for watching. Take care. Yo guys, I just met Ronaldo in the streets. It's hola, it's me, Ronaldo, and you should subscribe to this guy's channel. It's a very good channel. He shows you a lot of things. Subscribe. This is Ronaldo certified. Subscribe.